We're here with Tuskegee University head football coach Willie Slater. The Golden Tigers in their final week preparation to get ready for the season opening game of the 2013 football season. Golden Tigers travel to Huntsville, Alabama, 6 p.m. on Saturday, September 7th to play Alabama A&M University. Coach, y'all played Alabama A&M last year in a very tough defensive battle. What does Alabama A&M's defense do for offense like yours that is constantly able to score, but they bring one of the tougher defenses that you played last season?
I think, is they have a lot of depth. They have more depth than we do because they have more scholarships than we do, so that poses a problem. But on the other hand, I think our first 11 match up with them pretty good.
What are some of the things that you want to do against their defense that you will help think will go with the scoring? Because last year you had a balance pretty much. You had running and you had passing, and then you really relied on the kicking game last year to get points. What is the strategy this year? Nard's coming back for a third year. The guess would be there will be more passing, and that Michael Thornton will be coming back to bring a solid running game.
Well, I guess that's a tough question. We like to try to take advantage of what they give us. I thought we had great opportunities last year. We didn't execute very well. It was our first game, and we didn't execute very well on some of those plays that we were running, particularly in the passing game. We had guys wide open, but we just missed them.
I want to talk about the schedule at large for a minute. Last year, your first home game was on September 15th when you hosted Lane here in Tuskegee. You don't have a game in Tuskegee until over a month later this year on October 19th against Stillman. I know being a coach, you have that one game at a time mentality, but how will you try to work this in with your players this year on having them on the road essentially the first 6 weeks of the season?
Well, traditionally we've been a very good road team. Just like you said, though, we got to go one game at a time, 1 week at a time, and try to do the best we can on each one of them. But really excited about the schedule. I think it's a very challenging schedule. If we can do well in the schedule that we have late in the year, I think we're going to be a very, very good football team.
What are you seeing with the final week of preparation coming up that you want to get fixed or you want really to get worked on before this opening game?
Well, we still kind of slow on offense a little bit. I think the defense is ahead of us right now, but we're slowly catching up. We had some injuries early, but we got a lot of those guys back, so we're looking better. Looking forward to the scrimmage that we're having this week.
Can you talk about the progress of quarterback Justin Nard? This is going to be his third year, and he has been improving every year that he's been under center.
Well, he's a very intelligent guy. This will be his third year to play, and I'm a firm believer in third-year players. I think those are the best players. So we have some great expectations for him, and he's been practicing fairly decent. He's not in my opinion. He could practice better, but I'm a coach, and you know how coaches are. But I think he's coming along very well. Of course, those other guys that we got, Rashard Burkett, who has had a really good camp. We got Charles Drinkard, who's coming on, and then we got the redshirt freshman, Kevin Lacey.
Can you talk about Burkett a little bit? I mean, he had solid playing time last year, and he was able to play in spots where it really lifted the team.
Yeah, he basically started this game last year against Alabama A&M, and but Justin Nard came on, after that and did some good things and ended up taking the job back. So, but Burkett he's better than he was last year. He's doing things better. He understands our offense better, and I think he's going to be an important part of the puzzle once we go up to Alabama A&M.
Can you talk about running back Michael Thornton a little bit? He was a solid third down back for you guys last year, and he really caught a lot of defenses off guard, I believe, just watching the games. This year, you say he's going to be starting running back, and he should do a really good job of getting the run when y'all need it.
Yeah, Mike, again, he's a junior, so he's been playing for, this will be his third year. expecting a lot out of him. We're actually trying to do a few more things with him, more than just playing fullback. You know, we can put him at tailback, or we can put him at the offset back, and he can run some plays just like the tailback does. So I think that gives us some versatility there with him. I guess the thing that's really good about him is he has exceptional hands. And him coming out of the backfield, if we can get that big body out there in the secondary coming out of the backfield and give him the ball, I think he can do some things.
Can you talk about your linebacker core on defense? You really had a star-studded group of linebackers. All of them were coming back. Quavon Taylor led the team in tackles. He's a first-team All-SIAC. El-Malik Chin had over 100 tackles last year, and Marquise Mason was very solid as well. Can you talk about what these three guys bring to the defense? As anybody that really followed this team last year could tell that they were really the heart and soul of that defense for them coming back. And you had a very deep backfield last year, but linebackers are really going to be the main focus of the defensive unit.
Well, I mean, all three, like you said, all three of those guys are back. Quavon is the youngest one. He'll be a sophomore, and then Marquise and El-Malik would be juniors. So again, we got some third-year players there that I'm really excited about. Looking forward to seeing them play.
Once again, this is head football coach Willie Slater, Tuskegee, on the road beginning September 7th in Huntsville, Alabama, playing Alabama A&M. Kickoff time at 6 p.m.